Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jason L. Scott the First from JasonLScottTheFirst.com. I'm actually sitting here in the airport in Orlando, Florida, catching my flight to Charlotte, North Carolina. I have an event tomorrow. And then, of course, a huge training event on Saturday. And then from there, I'll be preparing and getting myself ready to fly out to Iceland. And then from Iceland, looking to go to Trinidad, and from Trinidad, Rome, Italy. Anyway, we have a lot of great things happening nationally, internationally with this chocolate business. Guys, I say that. I do this because sometimes people say, you make money in candy? Of course. Listen, how many times have you looked around and you saw that whenever you said, give me 60 on 3, and it was chocolate all around the counter? When you went to Walmart, Walgreens, one of the grocery stores, and you paid for all your whatever you went to go pay for, and there was chocolate all around the counters. You even had a chance to look and maybe go to like a Macy's or J.C. Penney's, and they had Godiva chocolates on the counter. See, guys, listen, chocolate's $100 billion concept, and for me, I want to do what the successful people do. That kind of brings you to the point that I wanted to kind of talk about. Comfortability. You know, I was talking to some people, as I always do, I talk to people and I'm looking to find people who are open to entrepreneurship and being taught and mentored and coached on how they can become successful working for themselves. And sometimes I'll talk to a person about, comfortability. Or that's what they'll tell me. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. Guys, listen, to me, comfortability is no more than a drop of water in your hand. It doesn't take this to become uncomfortable. It takes that drop of water, a slight shift, and that water pours out your hand, and now you're uncomfortable. The car breaks down, you're uncomfortable. Something happens with the AC in the house, you know what I'm saying, you're uncomfortable. Something goes on in your family, and it's just unprecedented, and it takes income that you didn't expect for that. That's uncomfortable. See, uncomfortability happens to most when they're not expecting for it to happen. That's what makes it uncomfortable. That's what makes it uncomfortable. But the thing about that is this also. People have the choice to be comfortable or uncomfortable. They have the choice. And for me, comfortability is like a C average in high school. It's kind of like telling your children, you could be all you want to be. Then when they come home and they just want to be average, you want to get mad. That means when they come home and you say, why you don't got any B's and A's? And they tell you, well, Dad, I was comfortable. I was comfortable with just my C. Now we want to get mad and, well, you can't get into the good schools. You can't get a great job. You can't do this just on a C average. But they're just doing what you do. They're doing what we teach them to do, guys. They're not going to do it. We're not going to do what we say. They're going to do what we do. And when they see that we want to live a life of comfortability, then they too want to live a life of comfortability. When we show them what comfortability is, and because comfortability is as comfortability does, and they're going to do the same thing, guys. They're going to want to be comfortable. So I'm going to ask you to do like Mother Teresa said, become a pencil in the hand of God and start rewriting your life. Rewriting your life that this moment on, you're going to be in a process of becoming. See, inside of each and every one of us are the cellular memories of generations of survivors and fighters, and those who have died and those who would not die, so that we could be free. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. You're never free in America, you're never free in this world until you are financially free. And what are you going to do for that freedom? Comfortability is where 97% of the population lies. Only 3% of the population are wealthy. And that's because they choose. They make the choice. The choice is the voluntary act of doing that which is preferred. And they don't prefer to live a life of comfortability. And I'm going to ask you not to let that be a preference for you and your family either. So guys, I appreciate you as always. Again, this is Jason L. Scott the First from JasonLScottTheFirst.com. And always remember, given the sum total of all your decisions, you cannot change who you are, but give a new life, a new vision, a new unity, you can change who you become. So with that, this is all just become. You guys have a great one. Thanks a lot.